Religion and Realization by Diamond Picked Up in the Street, Episode 23. Diamond's Yogic Interpretation on Sri Ramkrishna's metaphors from the Gospel of Sri Ramkrishna, based on his own lifelong divine realizations. March 1882. Place Temple of Dakshinesha. 43. Once faith is gained, then everything is gained. Faith means God's emanation from the body and to witness and realize his sportive forms. Otherwise, no real faith can grow. Realizations are of two kinds, a complete one and the other by part. By part it means to see God with form or to see God's light, and in some cases it means both. God with form as well as God's light. The complete realization is to see God as shown by God the Preceptor. Thakur said to Naren, the junior, if you do not see God, then how can real love for God grow in you? 44. You must have heard the tremendous power as exercised and evinced by faith. The Purana or the Hindu mythology says that Ramachandra, though he was God himself, required a bridge to be built to cross over the sea to Ceylon, Sri Lanka. Hanumana, an ideal devotee of Sri Rama, had faith in Rama's name. By dint of his faith, in one jump, he crossed the sea and landed on the other side. No bridge was required for him. Ceylon represents cerebrum, where life power transforms into God. To build a bridge means to go step by step in the process of transformation. Ramachandra, though he was an incarnation of God, went step by step in the process of transformation of becoming God. Hanumana was a real devotee. He saw Ramachandra, the embodiment of God. To see an incarnation of God is equivalent to get oneself transformed into in spirit. Hanumana, trusting in the name of Ramachandra, crossed the sea in one jump as he saw God. He had not to go by steps. He was perfectly aware that God and God's name are one and the same. Utter the name of God, and along with the utterness, the life power will be transformed into God. Then you have attained the matured power of transformation. Said by Sri Ramkrishna. Life power being transformed will reach the cerebrum in a jump, like a monkey. Hanumana saw God, so he had such real faith in the name of God. Here, in this simile of Ramchandra and Hanumana, a difference has been set out between the transformation of life power into God, as happens in case of an incarnation of God and a true devotee. The incarnation of God is acquainted with every nook and corner of the process of transformation, whereas a devotee gets the thing all on a sudden. The former is a full-fledged one, and the latter is the result only. 45. Vibhishana wrote the name of Rama on a leaf and tied it in a corner of a man's wearing clothes as this man was about to cross the sea. Vibhishana said to him, don't be afraid, have faith and walk over the sea. But mind that as soon as you will lose your faith, you will be drowned. The man went on easily over the sea. On his way, a keen desire burst out in him to see what was tied in the corner of his cloth. He drew out the leaf and found only the name of Rama written thereon. He thought, well, the name Rama only. No sooner had doubt crept into his mind than he sank in the water. If God out of sheer mercy frees himself from the body, then there is emanation and liberation. Sri Ramkrishna. Rama was God. Vibhishana was not God. He was a true devotee. He wanted to show mercy so that the man might cross the sea of life and reach the cerebrum. But it could not be. Only God and God alone can show such mercy. Then the man can easily walk over the sea of life and reach the other coast. 46. If a man with faith in God commits the most heinous sin, such as killing a cow, a Brahmin, or woman, even yet his faith will save him. Let him pray and say, O Lord, such an action will not be repeated by me, and then he need not be afraid of losing himself. God excuses a man but once. Sri Ramkrishna. To commit a sin means to hurt himself. God is in you. With hearts, God retires in inner parts. He does not emanate. The evil of sin comes over your body, and your body becomes stiff and does not permit emanation. It is the highest punishment. It foils the sole purpose of life. 47. A naughty boy assumes a very gentle pose while he sits by his father, but he is quite different person when he plays with others in the market. This was spoken about Swami Vivekananda. A naughty boy means a body where God's power will be manifested in a greater degree. To sit by his father means to be in meditation. The mind is in the seventh plane and everything is quiet. That is in Samadhi. To play with others in the market, it was the forecast Thakur predicted about Swami Vivekananda, the most prominent figure in the Parliament of Religions in Chicago.